Hello my beautiful people, finally welcome back to El Sutra's Kitchen, or welcome to El Sutra's Kitchen, because in today's video all we're going to be focusing on is my kitchen. So what I'm going to go through is how I want to reorganize my kitchen. I know I have a lot of space, I have a lot of cabinet spaces and everything, but I really wanted to go through everything because it has been a long time since I did everything like with the kitchen. Usually I just go by one drawer, just reorganize it, something like that. But on this kitchen episode, I want to go through almost everything with you guys. I want to reorganize. I want to make sure that I can find my things easy. Every single drawer with you guys to see how it looks like, and maybe when we do the changes and reorganization, then you get to see how much work we have done. And yeah, so let me go change into something more appropriate for cleaning and for the organization, because this is definitely not going to be comfortable, you know, going around the kitchen. So I will just change and everything, and we're going to go through every single drawer in this kitchen. So stay tuned, I'll be back. So okay guys, so now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to open each and every one of the cabinets, and I'm going to be bringing out the stuff up, because if not I will know like how to arrange them. So I decided to bring you guys closely. So in this drawer I have most of my tea stuff, everything about sugar, tea, honey, anything that black tea, almost everything that is tea related is in this drawer. And then except for that one too, it's tea related. I just don't have enough space to put them there, but maybe I'm going to ship them right when we do the organization. And then on this one I have mostly syrups for cooking, like mostly spices, everything that is like spices on these two shelves. And the last one there is stuff that I buy that I might not necessarily use right now, so I just keep them up there. And then on this drawer too, I usually just keep my, you know, the big trays that you put like potty food and stuff like that, and then the some of the snacks that we don't want the kids to reach immediately. So, and that's their formula also, I also keep them around there. And just some storage containers that I haven't used mostly for my orders, I just keep them here. And on this drawer also is all spices. Everything here is all spices. This here is, I know it looks like milk, but it's no milk inside. I put like the dawa, if you know, locust beans powder, you know, it smells so bad, so I just put it in here. I think I'm going to transfer it into an airtight container. And these are all like some biryani spices, food coloring, stuff like that. And on this drawer also is the same thing. There's like yaji, curry, chicken broth, more spices and oils for cooking, all those things, you know, breadcrumbs and canned food and stuff like that. And on this drawer is the medicine cabinet. I have my medications here, more medications up there, mine and the kids, and the multivitamins. Here too are the multivitamins. This is my B complex, this is my MSA powder, and this is my collagen out powder. I had this, I have been using this for a couple of days, and sometimes I forgot. This I have not even opened yet. I have my vitamin C syrup there, black seed oil, some Tylenol Claritin for the kids and stuff like that. So this drawer won't open except I close that one. Here is where I put like mostly my containers, especially like the plastic ones, for the kids and for the house. And this is the measuring cup, and this place is clustered, so I need to do something about it, especially the lids of the covers. It's taking a lot of my space. Here are for like meat plant, my plate for like meat plants, and I keep my plates and my braids in that container. I also need to do something about it. I have a bowl around here that I put some spices too that I bought that are like in bulk, and they're in like ziplocs and stuff like that. And those that there are things that I don't use regularly. They are used for like maybe making salad, kneading bread, some big containers, some jug and stuff like that. So And this one, I think this is the most organized drawer in my kitchen, this one, because I know where everything is, and I've already take away most of the plates that I don't use regularly, so I only put in here what we use regularly, and these bowls we use regularly, and these ones as well. Teacups here, some jugs, and coffee sipper here. There are some bowls and that set of plates too. I'm not using regularly, so I just put them up there. So I just had some cups over at the back, if you can see on the top drawer. So there are the ones that I don't regularly use, these are the ones that we regularly use for day-to-day activities, and those are more teacups. This is for Dada and this is for me. So this next drawer, I wanted to use these spoons in this kind of drawers, but I cannot because of my toddler, because she's always opening them and making a mess. And this is where I keep most of my supplies, especially like when I want to make a DIY, when I want to make like a scrub for myself, homemade. And these are mostly my baking stuff. I don't even know if I'm going to touch this drawer because I just need to keep everything that belongs there. This drawer is also a mess. Then we have some cereals here, some powdered milk. This is a nutritional powder milk or something. And in this drawer also needs a lot of reshuffling, because on top there I don't even know what I'm keeping there. It's just there. This also needs some work because I don't even know what I was keeping there. And usually I don't like having stuff around here, so I'm trying to clear, but I know I'm going to be keeping some of the spices over there, just to put a little bit of decoration, you know, to the kitchen, not much. And in this drawer here on the bottom, this is where I keep my big stuff, like serving dishes and stuff like that, and storages, and my serving trays also here and there. This is the worst drawer in my house. This is the bottle warmer. I need to get rid of it because I'm done using it for my daughter. These are everything that are like back home stuff, like yaji, like garin dan wake, you name it, garin kunu, all this, all that. I think I have so many stuff here that I need to check even their expiration date and stuff. So, and then the next one here is where I keep my potatoes, vegetables, not vegetables per se, plantain related, onions and stuff like that. This is the kind of stuff where I put my all-purpose flour. It is just running out. It used to be in here. I think one of my daughters put it up here. I'm going to reorganize it. And the bottom one here is where I keep mostly my traditional stuff. This is kanumfari, is cloves, just some things, cooking oil, and these are my rice, different kind of rice. I have basmati here, I have the tuwo rice here, I have the parboiled rice here. It comes in a big bag, so I just decided to pour some in this bucket and just keep it here. So in this drawer is where I have my two small trash, because in Toronto, when you live in a residential area, you have to have a trash, recycle, an organic trash where you put all the vegetables and stuff, and then the normal garbage. So I have the two small ones here. I don't want to open it, and I have my washing stuff there because, well, okay, I can open it a little bit for you guys, but I don't want you to see any mess. So, and then I have my cleaning supplies in there, so we're going to work on that one as well. And this drawer is where I have my blender, my chopping boards. I don't even know how many chopping boards I have. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yeah, it's like the bags, the containers for putting my food and stuff. And this is this small one is where I put my pots and my colanders. And this last one is where the grab snacks for the kids are. Usually we put their juice, their snacks, their cups of their snacks, where they can get a portion of what they need. This is something that they are allowed to eat We don't put candies or anything here that is too sweet or that is not supposed to be regularly eaten, because otherwise they will start climbing up to try to grab it, especially my 5-year-old. And this is where I put my cooking utensils, and these are my serving spoons over here, my kitchen scissors. This is another set of my knives that I was using before, and then when I got another one from IKEA, I replaced them. And then I put in here, I put out the holder, and this is where I put all my garbage. I call it garbage because I have almost everything in here. Ice cream scoop, measuring cups, opener, lemon squeeze, my kitchen hammer, and my stick for making tool, my grinder, my mixer, my almost everything is here. So this is not supposed to be here. So almost everything is here, you know, some measuring cups. So yep, and my daughter is always messing it up. And this is where I put my ziplocs, my pots holder and everything here, you know. And this is where I put like my sutura water, like, you know, all junks that you don't necessarily use every day and day. So what are we going to do about this kitchen now? I'm just going to be bringing out the stuff. I think I'm going to start with these drawers, especially the spices, because I think they're the ones that need arranging, because I have tea, spice. So the spices, I think it should be the first to be start touching, and then I will work on these ones. I will work on the ones on the bottom as well. Alrighty, let's do that. Yeah, sorry, I put Rahima there. I'm like, it's at school. I'm distracting her to watch TV so I can do this work. So let's get started. Okay, so I took a break just to eat and pray and do other things. So I have an empty box here. I will be using it for anything that I don't need, that is not going back to the drawer. This is an example of what I was talking about. I had this syrup and it was sitting in the closet, so now I'm going to get rid of one because I think it's close to expiring, because it has been sitting in the closet. So many things around here I'm gonna get rid of. For example, this tea, I know we're not going to have it. Where is the other one? This set of tea too is going in there. What from here? These ones I had to put them in the packs. There are so many empty cans that I found too. I think this is almost expiring, a month to expire. So I'm not going to be using it. This I haven't used for a long time. I may end up using the container maybe to put on something. This one I bought it and I think I used it once. I don't even know if I like it. So please, this has been in my drawer too. I don't know, I will check them. I will check also the expiration dates. This is almost finished. This has been around for too long. So I'll just declutter everything and I will show you guys. everything that I am putting away. I think this baked beans too is almost close to expiring. Stay away. So at this point, I'm done with the spices. I'm now going to start with the kitchen equipment, and this is actually the following day because this work cannot be done all in the same day. So I started with my pot drawer and blender. I think the blender is taking too much space while the pots are squeezing in a little bit of the drawer. So I decided to bring out everything, to reorganize everything, clean the shelves, and then now I'm putting the pots into a bigger drawer with their lids because I've been having problem with the lids in the smaller drawer, and I put the blender in the smaller drawer. Now I have my indoor griller right there. I have my chopping board on the bottom, and then top drawer is the parts. So this is where I squeeze my blender on all my small equipment, my processors, my hand mixers and everything, and I think they fit perfectly. And in this drawer is where I put in my ceiling ladder, my potatoes, my rice and everything here. And this is what I'm going to be working on because it's the worst drawer in my kitchen. So I'm taking out all the traditional stuff. I'm going to be cleaning the drawer, as well as I'm going to be putting everything in this. So this is everything that is on the bottom of this drawer. These are something different. So these are everything from dry pepper from back home to peeled beans. The funny thing is I've been buying peeled beans because I even forgot that I have this. That is why I needed to do this declustering, because now I will put everything in Ziplocs so I understand that I have it. And this is tiger nut powder. This is garim kunu. This is everything in Ziplocs before putting them back into the drawer, so I can locate and I know everything that I have. Okay guys, so this I bought this really in love. This is how it is. They're really good quality. This is bigger. I just yeah, there are two sizes. So they are 4.5 liter and 5/4. I'm so glad and happy to do this. Please, I challenge you to do the clustering of your kitchen, because look at that. Now I can see everything visibly that I have. It's not hidden, quite visible for me to just grab and go. I have another line right at the back there. I can just ship 2 or 3 items for me to be able to see what is at the back, so I know what I have here. So going on to the kitchen, I am also sorting on my spoons because they are also too much, and when you have too much you end up cleaning a lot. And I did meal sorting because some of these meals were sitting in one of my drawer and declustering the place, so I get rid of everything that I don't need. And this is where I put the medication right now, right at the top of the microwave, because it's too far for the kids to reach. And that drawer now is empty. I'm going to figure out what to put in there. I'm going to reorganize those ones. I'm done stacking all the snacks over here and the cereals, and then here are everything breakfasts. Everything breakfast is here. The first drawer are everyday use, second drawer are almost a day or more use, and these are not everyday use, and those as well. So this is still a work in progress. So I arrange all the spices here. Most of the ones that I don't use all of the time unless I am doing a particular recipe, so I put most of the spices in the jars. I have those glass jars for a long time, so I just use them. And now I am into
this drawer with the plates for the kids, and I'm going to arrange the lids in this napkin holder. It does a great job holding them. You can also use the same ones that I use for the pot lids if you have so many, and these are the ones I'm getting rid of.
The plastic that I'm going to donate, I'm going to get rid of from my drawer. Everything here is gonna go.
For my cleaning supplies, this is what I did. I just bought these 2 baskets from Dollar Tree. They are so big and perfectly for my under drawer. So I put in everything into 2, and I put the ones that I'm going to be using mostly in this one, and the other one is not everyday clean. So I am now onto this drawer, cleaning it and putting back what I need, and then getting rid of what I don't need any longer. Just doing a little bit of organization for the fridge as well, so I'm just putting this back in. We might do more later, and I'm just using these jars that I bought from Dollarama. I'm just organizing the front of the kitchen, and I like how it looks because these are things that I might be using almost every day. So finally we're done with this kitchen, and this is what it looks like right now. This is where it's looking, and here is the night view. So I shifted a little bit again, and this is everything that I have right now that is out here. I have these little noodles. I have my quinoa, my couscous, my chicken seasoning, spaghetti, my pasta, and some rice, and I have some everyday spices over here, and my cooking books right there. I also found this kitchen decoration in Dollarama. It's so cute and so cheap. It is, I think, just $1.25. I thought it is pretty, so I just decided to put in some decor on the wall as well, and I love it. Look at that. Hi again. So thank you so much for joining me on this kitchen cleaning over or declustering or transformation, because it has been sitting. I had this kitchen for over 3 years now. It has been sitting in the same position as it was until now that I decided to do something about it, until I decided to declutter and get rid of most of the things that I don't need in my kitchen, and also included the things that I actually need in my kitchen right now. So as far as it goes, the state that my kitchen is right now, I like it, I love it, I appreciate it, I want to keep it that way, unless something come up that I decided to make some changes and I decided to do some more organization. Now I love how it looks, I love how everything is right now, and thank you so much for joining me on this kitchen journey, and thank you. I would love to hear your comments. What do you think I should change, or what do you think I should do different? So going forward, we're going to be having some makeover videos on home improvement and stuff like that, because I have been having a lot of comments about how people, especially during my Ramadan vlogs, that you guys always commented that I'm a good housekeeper. I appreciate that, I love that, and thank you so much for saying all those good words about how I keep up my home. And from now on, I am willing and I'm ready to just do more for my home living, because I have a toddler. I have toddlers actually. One is 5, one is 2, and they love messing around. You know how toddlers are. If you have kids and if you don't get ready, it's gonna get messy, because my house used to be, when I got married, some of my friends always said that, do you get your house ready before the guests come in, or is it just always like this? And the truth is, it's always like that because I don't have anyone to mess it up. When I fix my house, it's like that, it stays like that. Sometimes it takes me 2 days without sweeping my house because I don't need to sweep it. It is clean. It is clean. I usually just vacuum the carpet and stuff like that, but it stays clean like that. But after having kids now, to be honest with you, it is almost unbelievable how your house cannot stay clean. So I'm hoping to drop you a video on tips and hacks on how I keep my house clean, how I do my cleaning, how to have a clean and organized house, even if you have children, because you can actually absolutely teach them to clean after their messes. And you can also incorporate your own schedule into your cleaning routines. Not necessarily you have to clean every single day. So as far as this video goes, as far as this kitchen goes, it took me a couple of days to fix it, to put it to where it is right now, because it wouldn't have been done in one day because I have other things to do in my life. So that's why it took a long time before I was able to put everything together. So I usually just separated, do 2 or 3 drawers one day, 1 drawer one day, and then it took me a couple of days, about I think 4 days if I can recall well. It's 4 days. It took me 4 days to make this video. So thank you so much for watching this video. I would love to hear your comment. What do you think about this? Are you going to declutter your kitchen after watching what I did with my kitchen? Because a lot of times we keep things we don't need. A lot of times we have so many things we don't even realize that we still have them, and we end up buying and rebuying and just stocking them while we still have them. To be honest, after cleaning all the kitchen, I went into my storage and I found some sorrel and zobo. If you know zobo, I found a huge Ziploc bag that came from back home, and miyan kuka in one bag that was just sitting there. I have forgotten I had got them because I've been buying sorrel here and it's so expensive. So I had that one that came from home, but I didn't even know I had it. So you see, so I advise you, declutter your kitchen, and I promise that I'm going to do more decluttering videos with you guys, inshallah. I'm going to do my bathroom and I'm going to do my bedroom with you guys. Not necessarily completely bedroom, but maybe my wardrobe because it needs so much decluttering. I have so many stuff to get rid of. Okay guys, stay tuned, and thank you so much for joining this video. I appreciate you guys, and I would love to read your comments. So bye.